Morning everyone. Today I start my ride to the South Island. I'm just leaving Tauranga here now, getting away fairly early. It's about 7 AM in the morning. Done all my checks as much as I possibly can, and now I'm going to slip out of town before it gets too busy here on the highways. So I head over the estuary here at Tauranga into Mount Maunganui, then up along the coastline. Today's ride is across just to Stratford in Taranaki, but I'm taking the back road so that on the motorbike I can go and stop and get a few photos as I travel across. Towards Wakatani from Tauranga, we've got a super highway here. It is a toll road, but well, it's certainly worth it. One of the best toll roads in New Zealand. They've made a real good job of it across the marshes here. You can do 110 on it, no trouble at all. I think the cost is about $2.10 to ride the motorbike this full length of this. So you can see all my electronics are working. Back here I got my Riva here. This is on my iPhone, one I'll use for main photography, and that's also tracking my trip, telling me how I'm going against myself. Really, there is no race or competition, but it will tell me, and I can include that into my presentation at the end when I put it all into video. There's a big dam holding back the lake. Let's have a look about this one. So it's taken me about 2 hours to get it across here to Murupara. Log loading facility here. The trucks bring it out of the Kaingaroa forest here and pop it onto the rail there. She's all a no-go zone, so I just have to stay back here at the gates. Action here all the time. A refueling station there, no doubt. Well, I'm now in the main road through the Kaingaroa forest, one of New Zealand's biggest forest blocks, and it's a patchwork of blocks being harvested. The one to my right now has got those juvenile trees there. They are 1 or 2 year old now, recently planted out, and this whole block is the same on my right. The block on the left here is about 8 or 9 year old trees. They haven't had their first prune or first lift yet. This block to my right would be 18 years to 20 years old trees on my right hand side, maybe a bit younger. But you see they've pruned up to a certain height to give the prune buds, and then it must not be economical to take them any higher here, so the rest go away as saw logs. This side here is macrocarpa. Oops, run out of them back into pine again. So it's a great variety of trees as we go through here. Well, I'll have to be quick to tell you my story about the Kaingaroa forest, because security have picked me up here and says no bikes in the forest at all. Health and safety, it's too risky for shit falling off logging trucks, etc., and They just don't want us in here. So they're going to show me a shortcut to the side of the forest, and I'm on my way again, not going through Kaingaroa forest. The ones to the left here have had their prune. They're up as high as you need to go. But this little block here hasn't had it. But I see what they're doing is going through underneath the final pruning there and cleaning up under the branches. Cleaning the branches up there to make it cleaner and tidier and reduce the fire risk. It'll block to the right about 3-year-old trees. So this doesn't put too much of a change to my plans. It just means that I'm getting escorted out of the forest to the south where I want to go towards Taupo. That's alright with me. You can see by the GPS here we're nearly out of the forest here, back to State Highway 35, is it? Yeah.
Turn left, you're back onto State Highway.
I got you on here, yeah, thank you. Okay, boys, thanks very much.
So obviously if you're going to go to Taupo, when you go on State Highway, round Rainbow Mountain, then pull into Broadlands, obviously the nice route is Broadlands back road all the way to Taupo.
Good work.
That runs parallel with the forest.
Thank you. Okay. Bingo, thanks very much.
That's the nice way.
Yep. Righto.
Against pushing my luck for a story. I'm best just to get out of it and get on with my trip.
Well, I found myself in the Okakahura forest here, or scenic reserve. I thought I'd better turn my camera on because I'm just concentrating on knocking the miles out. Anyway, from the Kaingaroa I came out over towards Taupo, and the fastest route to get back on track for me was to go down to Tauranga, have a break at Tauranga, fuel up, look after my body, and then come across via Te Awa Mutu, and now I'm into the roads here taking me over to the old forgotten highway. But this is a bit of native forest here with the original remus everywhere. It looks lovely. The bike's running well and I'm feeling good, although I got hot back there when it was up to 27 degrees. But it's certainly better now. I've taken one layer off underneath and opened all my ventilation. I've got my hat ventilation going and the visor cracked, so I'm comfortable and I'm going okay. I'm going to have another spell here at the Ohura to prepare for the ride through the forgotten highway, and that means that I have now got, let me just see, 26 k's to Ohuru, and I'll have a break. So I'll tell you about that when I get there. I have developed a pain in my left thumb. I don't think it's related to the pressure from the gloves or anything like that. I think it's just the old injury giving me a bit of trouble. But this is just lovely in here. And she needs just to slow her down a bit. She's going too fast on me. Wrong gear. It's easy to overrun these corners if you're doing a little bit too speed and inattentive and watching out to the left when you should be looking straight ahead. But this is the sort of riding I enjoy, really, just twisties, not having to go too fast, and just the bike does half the work here coming around through here. It's lovely. I do a bit of trail braking into the corners and just steady her back, and I've got 2 fingers over the front brake as well. Kaingaroa Scenic Reserve. Some quite nice remus and things through here too. Beautiful. All left as it was originally. So I've got about a 100 k's to go to Stratford, where I hang the hat up for the night. But there's a place up here called Tauranga, where I can get some more fluids on board. I've run through the amount that I've got on there. A 1-lane bridge, eh? Well, let's give way just in case. No, there's nobody on it. Down a gear, away we go again. Hello. The road surface is just excellent, really. I'm getting a smell of goat piss every now and again, but that's alright, isn't it? That's where they live here. Bit of gravel road, but that's what the bike's for. I'll just have a stand up and stretch my legs. Not that I need to stand up, because the bike is comfortable with that sheepskin on. Twisty road for 8 k's. Well, that's alright too. We can cater for that.
I can adjust the trajectory of the bike by putting weight on the left and the right hand foot pedals as I'm standing.
First time I've seen a car coming the other way, kicking up dust here. Speed over ground about 60. That's not bad. Any faster and it gets twitchy. And there's just some light corrugations here to get it airborne. This other BMW, the people are from Tauranga and they're just ahead of me here. They're going to stop at Whangamomana too to have a drink. So I'll see if I can get a chat out of them. That's better without any dust in front of me now. I think when I came through in the camper van, the road was wet and it was quite exciting through here, but it is in very good condition at the end of the summer anyway. Fourth gear.